a better start. Right now, no fog across the area, so that's at least a slight improvement compared to yesterday where it was just spooky looking out there. Right now, you are looking live on top of the Fred Roberts building in Dublin. I love this sky cam. It always looks a little bit of like a green tint. Very, very fitting for this town. It is muggy out there as you get ready to head out the door for this Thursday. We're almost at the end of the work week, so just hang in there, everyone, although our forecast is kind of going to start to downgrade a little bit as we head into the weekend. We'll get there in a second. 72 right now in the city of Dublin. That humidity is high. Area-wide, we are in the upper 60s and low 70s. 70 in Macon and in Gordon, 71 in Unadilla, and 72 if you're waking up with us in Wrightsville. So we have picked up a good bit of rain so far, and we're only about a week and a half through June. Macon, now I know this isn't representative of all of Bibb County. Some of you here in Bibb County have more than likely picked up more than 0.65 of an inch, so just over 0.6 of an inch of rain. But notice Hawkinsville picked up close to 2 inches of rain. Dublin picked up over 2 inches of rain. And I did make a post on my Facebook yesterday if you want to show me how much your rain gauge picked up. Some people definitely picked up close to 2.5, 3 inches of rain, and that was just within about 3 days. And we are going to keep a fairly widespread rain chance in the forecast as we head towards the end of the week, and only are going to add on to those totals. So far we are making up for what May lacked rainfall wise here across central Georgia. So for today, we should stay mainly dry for the morning. High pressure to our south, that's going to pull in wind out of the west-southwest and pull in all that lovely Gulf moisture that is going to keep us hot and humid for the afternoon. So if you don't experience any rainfall today, honestly, you might be a little lucky, because once that rain falls, it's just going to feel like a sauna out there in that area once that storm passes over you. So a few scattered thunderstorms will be possible as we head past lunchtime today. By 5 o'clock time, a lot of us are headed home from work. We could have a couple of showers around, but most of us will be nice and dry at that point, so it shouldn't cause too many issues for that drive home for your Thursday. Now Friday, end of the work week, this is what I'm talking about when I say our forecast is going to downgrade a little bit. We're going to start to pick up rain chances, of course, just in time for all of us to make our weekend plans. So Friday afternoon, we'll have a fairly widespread coverage of rain and storms. We're actually going to be waiting for a front to move through the area, and along that, we'll keep that chance for a slightly better coverage of rain and storms, mainly still for the afternoon and evening. We still could have a couple of showers and storms roll through by the late morning hours, but notice once we head through the afternoon and evening, when we start to heat up, that's when we'll look ahead to our best coverage of rain. Now this front's going to fizzle apart. This isn't really going to bring us much of a pattern change. It's going to be our next cold front that is going to bring us that pattern change, and let's talk about that. We'll take you through the European model. By Monday, front will be sinking down to the south, offering us a few showers and storms out ahead of it. This is going to sink to our south and stall. So what is that going to do? That's going to keep most of the rain and storm activity south of Macon. Also going to be quite humid down there. So if you live in some of our southern counties, I'm talking about you, Telfair, Wheeler, Montgomery, Wilcox County, you're still going to be summertime sticky. If you're north of Macon, you're going to have some drier air filter in, so maybe some lower humidity on the way by next week. Your 7-day forecast looks like this. We're generally going to stay in the 90s all 7 day long. Could manage to only hit upper 80s tomorrow. We'll keep fairly widespread rain and storm chances for tomorrow and Saturday, and we'll pull back our coverage of rain and storms Sunday through Wednesday of next week.